The sky will show his wrath and the stars begin to feed. Where we sleep, I can't eat, my soul forgets to breathe. Sleeves of skin that wrap what's bright, my thoughts begin to bleed, and I no longer wish to fight against time that forgets all these gifts. As logic is emptied, I learn to shift through the spaces as the world banks to stop. As crap begins to rock in the hands of fathers whose sons are not so holy but rich in deceit, so fast on their feet that cost too much to fly, and on that high the moon sits too low, and sometimes I just don't know which matters make up our souls. So I hold them in my hands and watch them as they glow, but my hands are empty and my touch too cold. Sometimes I feel bold and look for golden shadows in the cracks of demise, where I can't fit, but try to think of when time wasn't a token but a free observation, where I try to fit in between preservations of us all and assimilations that erase the starting line. So I run in circles, but sometimes I don't run at all because I forget these things, and my knees are clumsy with air, and I remember that I can't fly unless self-aware, so I run in strides into tomorrows.
The screaming baby rabbits unfolded the disaster. The disaster swarmed their skulls and made them warm. It was a baby tornado with a fairy dust in the middle. The fairy dust penetrated their eyes, and their irises started contracting until they were all wrinkled up like potato chip bags or diapers. A text message came in on one of the rabbit's cell phones. It was his friend telling him to vote for McCain. A starved crow swooped down, and it was so mad that instead of grabbing a baby rabbit, it grabbed the cell phone with its talons and crushed it and threw it at the rabbits, and then screamed at the rabbits and left. The rabbits did not hear the crow screaming because the rabbits were already screaming. The mother came and picked up the pieces, and they looked like food. So she fed them to the babies, and the pieces cut their stomach lining, which took several weeks to heal so they could not vote. He started growing grass all over his body, and then he realized that he was the earth. Then everybody's responsibility became to comb the earth, so all of these little itty-bitty people were combing the earth erratically. He thought he had fleas, so he started scratching his grass. All the little people got scratched off, but then they just flew right back on because of gravity. So they got to go to outer space for free and did not have to wait until those new scientific developments that replace 15-hour plane flights with 30-minute space shuttle flights were affordable. When the guy put his hands in his pockets, they got wet. He pulled out this baby fish, but really it was the largest whale in existence. He tossed it, but then it came right back because of gravity, and it caused the biggest water disaster known to Earth, and the government didn't do anything about it.